You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, game one of the American League Division Series. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-2. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Rico digs in. He's up against an 85-plus rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
Oh, great stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on 2013 on the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Payoff pitch. Runner on the go to the right side. McNeil gets it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That should get the dugout just like that, they're within a run. The towels are out, and this stadium is electric right now.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Game 1 of the division series. Ready to begin the 8th. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Jazz tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Two down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Simpson under it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take game 1 on the road. Rico with a valiant job in defeat.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming at you right after the break. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. See you later. So he goes the opposite way with that one. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Rico steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they take the lead. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
Rico stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Hot shot to third. Fires over to first. One pitch and one out. First and second, 2 outs. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a must-win for this team. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first 2, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And starting this one, Ryan Pepio. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Line drive, Adam in center field. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Man at first, 1 away. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. The 2-2 on the way. Slings to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over. And that. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. On a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. They're waving McMahon home. And they've taken the lead here in Game 3. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Man at second. Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Here comes Aaron Judge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the late stages of Game 3. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. Two on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Rico stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just 1 swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
In the air, right field. Fraley under it. And there's 1 away. The Yankees look. So 2 down. Aaron Judge will hit next. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Ian Seymour. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the center fielder, Johnny Rico.
Johnny Rico.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number
Back to the
35.
top of the Yankee order. Cody Bellinger getting ready to hit. Step off, throw to first. Rico back in on a dive. Bellinger, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. Payoff pitch. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Swing and a pop-up. Williams settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. Yanks strand a pair. Rico blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back out of here. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Man at first, Johnny Rico stepping in now for the Yankees.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Liner caught it second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more...
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. Bednar is just one strike away. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the crowd goes on disappointed as this one draws to a close.
This team played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like a Game 7. You win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close two-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, Boog, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
That's a hit. So a man at first. And next for New York, Johnny Rico. Rico launched a homer in his most recent game. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2 down, nobody on. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 2. This is the American League. The Yankees looking to rally. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-5.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his 2nd homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boog, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Rico locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back. See you later. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they inch closer. It's 8-6. This place is buzzing right now. Look at all those towers.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. With a 3-homer game, always special.
And that is going to do it. The Rays are off to the AL Championship Series.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.